Justice and Peace Ministry. The Catholic Church mission includes a deep commitment to synod and peace, Vatican II, and the 1971 Synod Justice in the World and Peace affirmed that promoting justice is inseparable from preaching gospel. Catholic Social Teaching, or CST, highlights human dignity, the common good, and a call to respond the sign of the times. Evangelization through must address issues of poverty, injustice, and inequality. Justice promotion and the apostolate. Justice promotion means more than charity. It seeks to transform unjust structures that oppress people. Pope Francis stresses that evangelization has a social dimension and that the option for the poor is essential to Christian life. The Church mission requires both word and deed, prayer, conversion to heart, and concrete acts of justice. To follow the gospel is to affirm discrimination, equality, and oppression, so that the peace may be built in justice. Parishes and dioceses from Social Action Commission purpose to educate the faithful, organize projects, and advocate for human rights, labor, care for creation, and good governance. While the dioceses run similar offices, justice, education, and advocacy, promoting faith through justice, solidarity with poor, human rights.
Now let's discuss the objectives of justice promotion. First is advocacy. The church does not remain silent in front of injustice. Justice promotion means raising the voice of the voiceless, speaking for workers, the poor, migrants, or those denied their rights. For example, lobbying for fair wages, healthcare, or environmental protection. In the Philippines, bishops and social action centers often speak against corruption or abuse of power. The purpose of this is to influence laws, policies, and structures so that they serve human dignity and the common good. Next is education. Justice begins with forming consciences. Catholics need to be aware of Catholic social teaching or CST so that faith is not only private but also social. Parishes, schools, and dioceses hold seminars, retreats, and awareness campaigns about issues like poverty, climate change, and human rights. The purpose is education leads to conversion of heart and empowers people to act for justice. Third is solidarity and service. This means walking with the poor, not just giving a temporary aid. Service becomes more powerful when it is rooted in solidarity, where the poor is treated with dignity as partners, not just recipients. Example, relief drives, feeding programs, or visiting the sick but with the goal of empowering communities. The purpose of this is to make the church truly present among those who suffer, reflecting Christ's love. Fourth is peace building. Justice and peace are inseparable. According to the powerful statement of Pope Paul VI, if you want peace, work for justice. Peace building means reconciling divided communities, promoting dialogue, and addressing conflicts peacefully. Example, interfaith dialogue, anti-discrimination efforts, supporting migrants, or helping communities affected by war or violence. The purpose is to heal wounds in society and show that peace is rooted in justice and respect. Last is community engagement. Justice promotion is not only for bishops or priests, it is a mission of the whole church, especially the laity. Parish groups and volunteers are encouraged to lead local initiatives, partners with organizations, and participates in campaigns. Example, parish youth groups joining tree planting, disaster relief, or human rights awareness. The purpose is to make gospel values visible in everyday community life. In short, the objectives guide the church justice apostolate: to speak, to teach, to serve, to reconcile, and to empower communities. All of these are ways of living the gospel in society.
As a continue Examples of ministries is number 1, Jewish commissions, coordinate various initiatives and advocates. Example, the Caritas Manila. Caritas Manila is well known for its relief and development programs, feeding project, scholarships, and livelihood support. Ang ilang role is kanang ma-make sure nila nga ang ilang Paris Initiative programs is ma-align sa ilang mission nga promoting justice, clarity, and social transformation. Ang second example of ministries is religious orders, thoughts and other links faith with justice through social centers, women rights, and care for the poor. They establish social action centers, promote human rights, and care for marginalized groups. They also advocate for structural change in society by linking Christian values and practical action for justice and equality. Nag-contribute po sila ang importance sa living faith. Dayon, dili ra sa pag-ampo, kundi po sa active service sa ubang tao. The third examples of ministries is parish groups like local communities organize service projects, face programs, and outreach to migrants, prisoners, and disaster victims. As a conclusion, justice promotion is central to Christians' discipleship. To follow Christian is to work for truth, justice, and peace in society. Every Catholic is called to study CST. CST means Church Studies Teaching. Pray for guidance and act through services, advocacy, and solidarity. In this way, the gospel becomes visible in daily life, and the church continues her mission to bringing God love to the world.
Good day, everyone. Today we will be presenting about gender and pastoral sensitivity. Our report will highlight the importance of understanding gender perspectives and applying sensitivity in pastoral care. Now, the question is, what is gender sensitivity? So, gender sensitivity means being aware of how gender shapes people's experiences. Also, it reminds us to avoid stereotypes and to treat everyone with fairness, respect, and inclusivity. So, other example of this one is awareness of gender role. So, when we say awareness of gender role, it is recognizing, understanding, and reflecting on the social expectations, norms, and stereotypes that society attached to people based on their gender. When we say the needs of gender sensitivity, it includes equal opportunities, respect and dignity, awareness and education, and also safe spaces. Next one is the issues of gender sensitivity. So most common issues are gender discrimination, violence and harassment, limited access to workload, cultural and traditional barriers. Now, let's move to the other matter, which is why gender sensitivity matters in pastoral care. So why is it? It's because it care and guide within faith communities must respond to the real-life context, struggles, and dignity of the people being served. Now, other point of this one is to prevent bias and discrimination, ensures equal participation, and then build trust and respect. So the other context is in pastoral settings, gender sensitivity is important. Why is it important? Because it helps create safe spaces, prevents discrimination, and ensures that all people feel respected and valued.
Pastoral sensitivity and application. What is pastoral sensitivity? So, pastoral sensitivity means being attentive and compassionate in responding to people's unique situations. It involves listening, guiding, and respecting their dignity regardless of background or gender. Gender and pastoral sensitivity combined. When gender sensitivity is integrated into pastoral care, it helps leaders, ministers, and community workers to be more inclusive, just and responsive to diverse needs of individuals. Challenges in practice: cultural and traditional biases, gender stereotypes in church and community, lack of awareness or training. However, applying gender and pastoral sensitivity may face challenges, such as cultural biases, stereotypes, and limited awareness. That's why education and practice are important.
Strategies to promote gender and pastoral sensitivity. We need education and awareness programs, inclusive language and practices, equal opportunities for participation, and pastoral counseling that respects gender differences. Example in action. First, using gender neutral terms in prayer and liturgy, supporting both men and women in leadership roles, and providing counseling sensitive to gender specific concerns. In conclusion, gender and pastoral sensitivity are essential in building inclusive, compassionate, and respectful communities. As future leaders and workers, let us continue to practice and promote them.